What is up, you lovely lot? Welcome back to the channel. We're on the £2 coin hunt today, and we're down to that situation now where we just need the one. We just need Commonwealth Games, Wales, after filling another gap last time out. Other than that, page 1 is complete, and page 2 is complete as well. We've also got the fake Navy centenary that we found in a hunt once upon a time in this collection, but other than that, it's one of each different circulating commemorative £2 coin, and it's just Commonwealth Games Wales we need. So could today be our day? Could we get 2 on the bounce? Unlikely, but you never know. We've got £500 from the bank. 22nd of February it was bagged up. Let's see what luck that's got for us. Let's do it. Hope everyone is keeping well. 250 coins, 25 bags, tenner in each. Let's see how our luck is today. Well, we start off the hunt with the most common of all of the commemorative £2 coins. Not a surprise to ever be finding this, the VE Day 60-year anniversary. But at least it is something, as we say. Okay, bag number 2. I thought that was a fake at first, but it's just a fairly nice condition, 1998. In places, it was a nice condition one, and then dirty in other places, which made it look a bit strange. We will, of course, go back through and check all of these coins after the hunt for anything I might have missed, but mainly any of those die rotation errors. It has been a while since we found one, but I do still check every coin again afterwards closely. There's something. That's a Jodie Clark portrait with no date on the obverse. What's it going to be? Oh, nice! Navy centenary. Certainly getting a bit tougher to find now. Low mintage of 650,000. A great, great, great find. We'll take those all day long. There's an Army centenary. Unfortunately, not quite as exciting as the Navy centenary. There we go. We do coincidentally also have the flag error in our collection as well. I forgot about that. That is there on the page as well. We didn't actually find one of those in our last time completing the book. There's Lord Kitchener from 2014. Always got to check for this one. Make sure it says £2 at the bottom there. A very rare mule error kicking around, which doesn't. There's another Army centenary, really common these, really high mintage. And then we've got a 2010 Florence Nightingale. Again, that's another fairly common one. Lots of commemoratives in this bag though. That was a good haul. What did we get? 3. Not bad though. We do have some questions from the comment section to get into. Oh, there's a 2016 it says, so that's quite likely to be a Britannia, which is a decent find. There she is, the new definitive £2 coin. I say new. 7 years ago it changed now, but there's Brunel's portrait from 2006. Getting a good mix. This is a good bag so far. Let's hope it continues. Commonwealth Games Wales would be unbelievable. Get this book completed. We're on episode 32 of this series. As I say, we have completed the book before previously, if you are new around here. So this is our second time through of trying to get all of the £2 coins. It was Commonwealth Games England which held us up last time. Wales this time, which is scarcer than England in terms of mintage figure. Right, we have a question from Mr. Ventrata, and they're saying, I know there are a number of edge inscription errors on commemorative coins, but is it worth checking for them on technologies? Are there any known errors? Not that I know of, but it's certainly worth checking. You will also have a chance to find any collar errors, which I have found once, I think, on a £2 coin. Best way to do it is just get them all lined up and check them all quickly like that, and you can generally quite quickly see they're all correct, standing on the shoulders of giants. So nothing that I know of, but certainly worth checking if you've got time to do it. Why not? I know on the £1 coins people seem to find collar errors now and again. Don't see many on the £2 coins, maybe because it's a larger coin. Doesn't happen so frequently. There's a golden guinea. Not the best condition for a golden guinea. They're usually quite shiny, but that one's a bit rough. 2013 is a low tier keeper. Lovely stuff. We'll put it with Britannia. Navy centenary sitting on its own down there. Much more scarce than those other two. Act of Union. That's pretty common. We've got a question from Allotment Diggers. Pertaining to 50p's actually, but that's fine. How many Kew Gardens is enough, they ask. And then he says he has a baker's dozen. Wow, that's 13. How many do you have? Oh, wow, look at that. A Rio Handover. Wow, we'll come back to Allotment Diggers question, because that is a great, great find. Certainly up there in the top 10 £2 coins. Has got a bit of an edge ding up here on the corner, which is a bit of a shame, because other than that, it's in pretty nice condition. London to Rio Handover. Great stuff. That can definitely sit next to the Navy Centenary. So how many Qs do I have? I've got one in my own main collection, which I found before I was doing the videos out of a vending machine. Other than that, I've got one in the proof set for that year, and then I've got one in the 50 years of 50p set as well. So, but that's obviously a 2019 version. Charles Dickens, 2012. So yeah, I've just got the one circulated one that I've ever found. What's this going to be? Oh, what's a hunt? Another Navy Centenary. You beauty. The value will pop up in the top right of fairly recent eBay sales, but that's definitely one for the future that will be climbing. They're getting tougher to find now, for sure. And we actually got a question about that coming up next, one from John Saunders. And John's asking, says, I have a question about the Navy Centenary mintage figure. There seems that a lot of coin tubers are still finding quite a few of them. Well, I guess we did. We found 2 today. We don't always find them though, not like we used to. Do you think they will revise the mintage? And then he says that he has 15 of them. Yeah, I mean, the one thing we did notice with them on release, or that we didn't notice so much, because I know, John, you're not a million miles from where I am, but people in the north and Scotland have a much tougher time finding them. So it certainly seemed like one of those regional releases, much more easily found in the south or the southeast or London. But I'm sure if we were around in 2002 doing £2 bank runs, people would have tons and tons of Commonwealth Games £2 as well. So it's about timing and making sure you're hunting when the coins come out, I guess. There's a VE Day anniversary, but then again, your point stands. People are still finding them now, and they came out 7 years ago. Were minted 7 years ago, but we were still seeing some batches released a couple of years back now, 3 or 4 years back. There's an abolition of the slave trade, 200 years of, from 2007. So yeah, I do think they've slowed down. Certainly not finding anywhere near as many as we were. And if you look at Christopher's hunts, there's another VE Day. he was finding absolutely tons of them. A couple of years back, of course he has moved house since and has a different source now, but he doesn't find as many either. He's not moved a million miles either, so. But yeah, I think the mintage is probably right. The only time we've seen a mintage revised recently was the Great Fire of London, I think, and rather than being moved up, it was taken down. So I don't think there's a precedent for raising mintages. I think if anything, if some aren't released, then they're melted down, then they can be decreased. Right, let's get 2015 here, get the pair. Oh, beauty! Called it and got it. Another coin with just a mintage of 650,000. That's a great find. Again, one for the future, much like the Navy Centenary. Same mintage figure. These aren't worth as much as these because they're not that special, because you can find the 2016 one as well, but they've only minted the same amount of each of those in that year. So definitely ones worth keeping, in my opinion, and probably some of the biggest movers in terms of value in the future when you're talking about circulating coinage. Here's another Jodie Clark portrait. So the Army Centenary this time. And another Shakespeare Histories, our first Shakespeare of the day. The most common of the three, and the only one that we don't keep. Typical. Right, we've got a few more bags here. And we've done pretty well today. Certainly one of our better hunts in recent times. There's another Army Centenary. I will go through and check all of these for any errors as well afterwards. This though, we're still hunting for the edge inscription error. That really would put the cherry on this hunt. No, that's correct. What a piece of work is a man. Of course, you can find this coin with the Army Centenary edge inscription. It's a keeper, but it's a very, very low tier keeper, let's be honest. Terrific's steam locomotive. Great design, I think. Always like this one, but it is fairly common. Two more bags to go. We've done well. We've got a decent keeper section and then a nice all the way at the bottom row. Oh, there's a Lord Kitchener. Very nice condition. Correct obverse though on that one. And yet another Army Centenary, proving how common they are. And another Shakespeare's Histories. On to the last bag then. We've done well. Can we top it off with that Commonwealth Games Wales? Just about the only thing we haven't really found. Not looking like it. No. But what a hunt. Those four absolute beauties. And then a couple of other low tier keepers as well. Awesome. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Come back and see us again soon for some more coiny goodness. What a hunt.